Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in House Flipper for the final new house added for the Chinese New Year in the Cyberpunk DLC. So there are now 3 houses in that DLC. That's all been free content that's been added to the game for special occasions. So there's the kitchen that we did for ourselves and the very bright entrance hallway that we did. Quite minimalistic, very simple, but we're using colours and surfaces like the flooring that we haven't really used before just to make things bright and cheerful. We made the bedroom much more bright and cheerful. I feel like we need to do a little bit more in here actually. Definitely want a picture or something on one of these walls, if nothing else. I feel like I did the decorating, didn't I, with the painting, and then I got excited to use the orange paint in the hallway, and then we moved upstairs and I didn't finish the bedroom, so let's do that now. So I'll add one of these beautiful... Ooh, no, it didn't pop it on the wall. Put it on the wall, please. There. Oh, the light switch was in the way, that's what was the problem there. Yeah, I like that. And then the blue on the painting, you see, matches the blue on the bed, so... And the blue on the cabinets in the bathroom as well, though you probably couldn't see that if the door was shut, so there we go. Right, do we want another painting over here maybe? Do we go for another one of these? Maybe we make it a bit smaller this time though. Maybe we match the... Do we match the colours? I think we try and match the colours. Yeah, let's see if we can pop something like that over here. So just a couple of paintings I think makes a huge difference to the room. Yeah, much better. Because I don't think we should add like live plants and stuff really in here. There was one live plant near the big windows, but I don't really think live plants is a good addition. I think if we're going to add some, it's going to have to be the holographic ones. Now, what colour do we make these? Maybe we'll match them to the blue, for the little accents of blue, to add a little bit more of that through the room. Maybe we can put a couple of these up here. The different styles, I think. And Nagari. We'll make it a different blue, shall we? So that we've got a little bit of contrast. Maybe we even add 3. If we had a third one though, what colour do we make that? Do we match the first one or do we bring something else in? Because there isn't an orange, so we can't match the orange. So maybe we'll go the light blue again, so the 2 flanking ones match the colours. They're really pretty, those little bonsai trees. I think they're gorgeous. Yeah, that's looking much better, isn't it? We've only we've just added a few little bits of decoration and it looks so much better already. Right, I want a table lamp on the bedside table. So we'll match that to the ones we've got throughout the rest of the house. Turn around. There we go. And that matches the ceiling lamps as well as spot ceiling lamps. How does that feel? I don't want to overdo it. And then the bathroom is light and bright and clean feeling, and we added a few of these new towels. They're lovely, those new towels. Loads of different patterns. If you haven't looked at those already, go take a look, because there's some really gorgeous different patterns for adding a little bit of decoration into your bathrooms there. I think I want to add something near the window. It just all looks a bit bare, but I'm just not quite sure what. To add. Do you know what? I'm going to add the tiger pinata in this corner if I can. Turn round. Oh, a little bit further out. As it is for the new year, and it is the year of the tiger, so I think we really should have him in here. Hello, tiger. Happy New Year. Yeah, there we go. So we just have this big main open plan living area. So we've got these 2 big tables by the window. I want to turn one of them into a dining room table. Probably sell the other one. definitely think we need to add more light into this room. The ceiling lamps, which are quite bright, you can only see at the top of the stairs, so I think we need some more of these like side lamps. So let's try and match what we've already got in here. That is this one, the Trinity wall lamp, isn't it? And I think it's the yellow. Though it actually looks slightly more orange on my screen, but it said it's yellow. So let's add them in pairs, because that matches what we've already got. And we'll do them at either side of this painting, and then we'll go around the room and add a few more, I think. So we've got the lights over there, so between the windows maybe we add, oh no, we can add 2 at the edge, and then I don't think we can add pairs between the windows, can we? That's just going to have to be 1 between each set of windows, and then 2 if I can. Oops, something's stopping. Oh, the chair's in my way. Right, so we can add 2 over here again to match it. Right, so we're adding a little bit more light into the room because it's such a big area, you see. But now that lamp is blue and it doesn't match. Well, it doesn't even match the painting, does it? Because the painting's the paler blue. Yeah, then all these pieces of furniture all mismatch, so I think we take these out and put some new seating in. We want to get rid of one of these tables. Oops, there's my chair. Right. And maybe we move the table over here and then make this area a seating area. Yeah, I think that could work. So if we move the table a bit across a bit, and then the other table can join it and make a big, like, coffee table area. And then we've got a really big, comfy, maybe corner sofa unit around here to make this into a nice, like, sitting room area. I think we might keep the paper, actually, because that kind of matches the painting on the wall as well, the colour scheme. So yeah, great big, comfy corner sofa, I think. Do we go for the sort of cyberpunk themed sofa? What colour options have we got here? So we could go for the yellow to match the wall lights, or we could go for the blue to match the painting. I think a lighter colour will actually be better. We'll go for the yellow and we'll go with lighter. Maybe we'll go with blue. Blue or yellow, blue. Maybe blue, I don't know. Kind of want to tie the whole scheme together, don't we? If we pop that here, how does that look? I think we might need a second one. But then I'm not sure if that will fit. Oh, that's trying to search to see if there's other matching pieces. Didn't quite work. Maybe we put in one of the armchairs instead of a second one, because I think 2 might be too much space being filled. Maybe a chair on its own, so we've got like a little suite of places to sit. Yeah, there it is. So why didn't I find that when I must have typed something wrong. Right, so we went for the blue and the cream and the gold, didn't we? There we go. And this wants to go, actually it'll want to go a little bit further across, maybe angled slightly, but we need to move the tables first. So we want to bring one across for using as a dining room table, and then we want to sell the other one. Right, and then this lamp we'll get rid of. I don't think we need it, and I don't like that lamp, it doesn't match the colour scheme. We might replace it with one that does match the colour scheme, just change the light colour on it. Right, so this I think needs to go here. It's not going to fit in that orientation, is it? Because we're going to hit our heads on the stairs. So maybe that will need to go around by 90 degrees like this. Then do we have enough space? We might need to move the sofa and things a tiny bit further forward there then, to make that work. If we move No, I don't think that's going to work, is it? No. But I think if all of this goes a tiny bit further forward, and I'm not sure about this carpet, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Especially now with the new furniture. I think we want to go for something a little bit lighter. Right, now this can move around and be angled. I like that better. And maybe these can go a tiny bit further forward if we need the space. Let's get some chairs to go with our dining room table, and we'll see if we've got enough space there, and if not, we'll have to move things across just that little bit. Now, do we use these new Cyberpunk chairs? They're a little bit dark, but I don't know, this is in the way now, isn't it? If you want to go a little bit further underneath, maybe we can add a lamp there. I'll make these a little bit brighter. Beige. Yes, that's probably the lightest that they'll go. They sort of match the table, don't they? Colour-wise. There we go. So, the room's still a little bit darker than I would have liked it. Right, so we've got barely enough space for that to fit. The table could go... yeah, we're going to hit the stairs there. We'll put it as close to the wall as we can to give a little bit more clearance. And reposition the chairs. I think you might not bang your head now. So do we keep this here? Actually, do you know what? I think we move that to a different location and we can add a light on it to add a little bit more light to the entrance place, maybe. Or, ooh. Yeah, I think here's going to be the best place for it, isn't it? And then we could maybe put a lamp on it. And let's move the plant a little bit further back so nobody falls over it. And then we want... Right. Oh, we had some wall lanterns for kind of, because it is supposed to be for the new year, isn't it? So maybe we do add, where do we add them? Maybe on the wall here. Just a couple of them for the little bit of decoration for the new year. And then maybe next to the TV. And that I've gone for the yellow, of course, because that matches the colour scheme that we've been using in here. There we go. And then we want some little standing lamps. I think we might go for the design that we had originally, maybe. Let's see if there's anything else we would fancy. I think we'll go for the one that we... could use these diamond lamps. They would actually match the style, wouldn't they, of the Cyberpunk theme. The Xylo is the one we sold originally because it had the wrong colour on it, wasn't it? So maybe we do these in yellow, and we can put one on the coffee table, and then one on the little table that we just put near the window, like so. And then maybe we even put one on the dining room table to add a little bit more colour there, and that reflects off the chairs, you see, as well, and you can see the chairs better. I like having all those little spot lamps in places like this, and spotlighting in such a dark room. I think we should add some plant style thing, but definitely the holographic ones. Maybe we could add something a little bit taller underneath the stairs. It both adds a bit of colour and kind of blocks the space off so people maybe don't bang their heads so much. I really like these holographic trees, but so far they've been too big for all of the spaces that we've had, and I haven't really been able to use them. So let's see if this stairs being a bit taller, maybe it will fit. Oh no, it's not even going to fit under there. See, that's the biggest one we've had. We could maybe fit one there, but then it's going to make... it's going to make the whole room look too small, isn't it? shame. I really like those. I think they're so pretty, but I can't really use them in these apartments because I think they're just too small. How tall are these date palms? Maybe we could fit... Oh, maybe that will fit under the stairs here. Yes, it will. That's going to fit. Oh, that's nice. I like that, and it matches our colour scheme quite nicely as well. Now, do we want to add anything else? What about the small bamboo? We do one in blue to match the wall art. Oh, can we pop that in like in the corner? Yes. Oh, I like that. How about yellow? And we've got blue and the yellow. Oh, I like that. Oh, we can turn this light on as well. Right. This is starting to feel like a home now. Maybe one or two more little touches. We definitely need a carpet there in the seating area. I think if we had too many more decorations, it might just feel too cluttered. So I do want to be a bit careful about what we add now. Right, so we probably want to go for something a bit yellowish. Oh, how about the herons? They come in a golden yellow, don't they? Now this might fit this sort of exotic feel for the place, mightn't it? Yeah, that way around if we're going to do it. Oh yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Kind of want to mirror that over here as well, but... Oh, how about the blue? No, that's too much, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to look right, is it? I would love it to look right, but I don't think it does. I think the dining table should be left without a carpet. But I do feel like there should be something else kind of closer to the entrance, like a carpet or a rug or something. But it's going to have to be a lot smaller, and it's not going to fit so well. I really like that grouping there. So yeah, I think we've got our dining room area and our seating area, and I think they've turned out quite nicely. So I do think we want an extra little rug, and then that's probably going to be done. I kind of feel like we want a little rug sort of here in front of the stairs. It's going to have to be quite small. Oh, there is a round heron rug. Let's see how big the medium is. Too small, perhaps. If we're going bigger than that, it's going to be too big, probably, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that, and then it kind of ties you into the theme of the room, see? Yeah, I like that. I think we might be about done. If we add too much more, it's going to be far too fussy. I think I'm happy. That beautiful view. So there you go. Happy New Year, everybody. And I love the fact that that alleyway down there is where the other house is, so you can literally see the two houses from each other if you know where to look. Lovely touch. Right, so I think we're done. I think it's probably time now to think about selling. So there's your last view of the room. Be interesting to see which pictures they pick for the portfolio, won't they? So we bought the house for 85,000, and oh yes, they are definitely going to offer us more for it. Okay, so who is going to... Oh, the old couple were the biggest bidders. Interesting. Yeah, I suppose it would work for them very well because it's only a one-bedroom place. So there we go, we made a beautiful profit, 41,000. So yeah, that's a big change, isn't it? And that, although we didn't do too much to make it different, it looks very different. And even there, look, we didn't even change the walls, but it looks so much different to where it started. I really like that we went for an adventurous colour scheme in the entranceway. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased with that. Oh, that's quite a nice angle. Lovely. Brilliant. Love that. Hope you enjoyed that too. So, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!